How's everybody doing today? Hope you're doing well. Today I'm going to show you how to just simply change the oil on a 2015 Toyota Rav4. There's actually many makes and models of Toyota cars that use this same engine, and so the process to change the oil will be exactly the same. So, all right, well, let's get started. Okay, for starters, you want to get your car off the ground. In this video, I'm just using car ramps. But you can always use a floor jack and jack stands. So if you do use a floor jack, I highly suggest you use jack stands because, well, for one, it's just not safe to be under a vehicle and rely on a floor jack. So, all right, let's move on to the next thing. Okay, some of the things you're going to need just to change the oil. Obviously, you're going to need a drain pan. Slide that under. Flashlight is optional, but I like to use it. A funnel for whenever you're putting oil back in it, a 14 millimeter socket or wrench, and that'll be for the drain plug. And then you're going to need some sort of a ratchet with an extension, so that way you can get the cap off the oil filter housing. So let's get under there and let's see what to do. All right, so before you go crawling under the vehicle and draining the oil, make sure you loosen up your oil cap first. Make sure it comes all the way off. Nothing worse than having a broken oil cap and not a way to put the oil back in. So we're just going to kind of halfway put that on there. And then just pull the dipstick out a little bit. So, all right, let's get underneath and get this oil changed. All right, so as you can see, I'm under the car now. And to get your oil filter out, get it replaced, take a 3/8 extension and a ratchet, pop it off right here. Let's see how it goes. There might be just a little bit of oil coming out of this, but there shouldn't be much. See, that's all there was, not much. Then, whenever you buy a new oil filter, it should come with this nifty little drain. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. We're going to find out. You just push this sucker up in here. There it goes. And as you can see, just got it sitting here draining right in the pan. Stop, it's getting a little hot there. It won't stay in there by itself. So anyway, all right, well, I'm gonna finish getting this drained, and then I'll show you how to get this housing off right here. All right, off screen or off camera, I was finally able to get this little drain valve put in here where it would stay, just so drain this oil filter housing. So I'm gonna take this out. Don't need it now. Something I would highly suggest you do, if you haven't done this yet, is get the upgraded metal housing. Let's see if I can't get in here better. Look at that. Get an upgraded metal housing, because the plastic ones suck. They strip out, they crack, they break, they can leak. And even then, I've still seen these break sometimes, where you go to put the plug in right here, and the threads inside of here will crack, and it'll obviously drip oil. So just as precautionary, I bought 2 of these at the time, and so I have this one, and I always keep a spare one on hand just in case, because I don't want to be right in the middle of changing my oil and one of these this thing breaks and I don't have one ready to go. So let me go grab my tool to get this housing off of here, and we'll get this filter changed. Alright, got the special tool to get this off of here. You notice it's got these little slots in here, and it just fits up on that housing real nice. See it? There it goes. It'll almost just stay there. Go and get our ratchet on here. There it goes. These can be a real bear. It's to remove if you don't have the correct tool. Let's see, there shouldn't be much oil left in this housing. There it goes. Let's see, there's the housing right there. So, alright, well, here's the housing. Oil filter just comes right out. We're going to change this O-ring. By the way, this housing is still pretty warm. It's kind of cooking my fingertips a little bit. Replace this O-ring every single time you change this. Don't think, oh, it'll be fine, it'll be fine. No, don't risk it. Just change it. It's not hard to do. There is no up and down on these, so you just put it on. That's it. Then, see if I can't get a good spot here. There we go. Hold on just a moment. There. O-ring is all lubed up. Get the tool, put it back on here. Let's see here. All right. Oh, just snug, that's all it takes. And then, probably should have put this back on before I ever actually pulled the whole housing off, but whatever. Take the O-ring off. Just make sure it's got a little bit of oil film on it. Push it up into the housing right here. See if I can't get that thing to stay. There. Alright, let's give that just a teeny tiny little snug. This does not take much at all. That's it. It's barely done. Alright, filter's changed. Let's move on to the oil. Alright, this one's pretty simple. Just take your 14mm socket or wrench. Just loosen the drain plug. There it goes. Alright, I'm going to let this drain and we'll be right back. Alright, oil is done draining. Let's make sure there's nothing funky sitting on here. Nope, there's not. It's good. And I went ahead and replaced the drain plug gasket because the one I had on there before, it was kind of, it sucked. So I've got the right one now. Get that plug in. And snug her down. Alright. Don't go crazy tightening your drain plug, or you can strip it out and then you're going to be in a world of hurt. So, all right, now that's on. Let's get back to the top and get the oil in. All right, before I actually go back up to the top, I just wanted to make sure that this oil filter housing is nice and clean and dry. And then once we get the oil in, we'll fire it up and we'll check for leaks. All right, time to add the oil. Fill cap to the side over here. Funnel. And then just gonna add the oil. So, all right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and add this oil and we'll be right back. Okay, got the oil added. We're gonna check the oil level real quick. I have not started it yet. Generally, once you start one, it will make the oil level go down after it fills the oil filter. Let's see here. Yep, oil level's right there. So, yep, it's got enough in it to start it. So, let's get this thing started up, and then we will double check the oil level again. Oh, before I do that, I need to put the cap back on. All right, let's go fire it up and see what happens. Okay, we're going to start it up, and we're going to watch that oil light right there. Make sure it goes out. There it goes. And you see, you've got my brake light on. It's no big deal. I've got the parking brake on, that's why. And then in my next video, I'll show you how to reset the maintenance required light. So let's go back out and check the oil level and check for leaks. Okay, I'm not going to be able to correctly check the oil level yet until I get the car down level. It does show to be off just a little bit, but it's just fine for right now. We're going to get down here and check for oil leaks. Let's see. Well, everything's good. Nice and dry. See nothing leaking. I'd say we're good. Okay, so now that the car is on ground level, let's check the oil level. Let's see here. Wipe the dipstick off. Let's see where we're at here. Well, I can tell it is just a hair below the full line, which is perfect. That's right where it needs to be. So, that's that. Alright, well, thank you for watching my video today. I sure hope it helps somebody out. Just a easy, quick lesson on how to change the oil on one of these. It's not difficult at all. So, as long as you have the right tools, that is. And if you do learn how to do this by yourself, it'll save you a lot of money in the long run. So anyway, in one of my next videos, I'm going to show you how to reset the maintenance required light on this. It's pretty simple, just takes just a few seconds. So anyway, if you like what you saw, please like and subscribe. And as always, thank you and have a good day.